Okay, what I want to do this video on is how to use the equation editor in your blogs. And it's a little complicated. You're only going to use it when you need it, but it's there if you need it. And it'll take you a minute or so to type in an equation or an expression or something like that. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to put in the equation or the expression, the limit, as x goes to 0 of the sine x over x. The limit as x approaches 0 of sine x over x. So let's see how I would go about doing that. I have my equation editor set up, and I'm going to start, but I need to go over to math, and there is an entry here for limits. So at this point, and it starts off with limit to infinity, and I want to go, first thing I'm going to do is show you how to change that to 0. Now when I take away that infinity and type in 0 there, it doesn't work. For some reason, the code here requires me to have this dash. Now if I want to put in a negative symbol there, I have to put the dash and then another dash for the negative sign. So at this point, I think you can see that below I have the limit as a approaches 0. Next thing that I want to do is I want to put in, I have to be careful with this. Next thing I want to do is I want to put in a fraction. So I'm going to put in fraction. So I put that fraction inside the limit symbol. So I'm going to erase that. The fraction should go, notice my cursor is now on the outside of the curly braces. And now I want to put in the fraction, and you see how that works this time. So in place of the a, I want to type in sine of x. And in place of the b, I'm going to write x. So now the only thing that I need to do, I still need to correct that. It says limit as a goes to 0. Instead I'm going to put limit as x goes to 0. And so here we have the expression that we're looking for. The limit as x approaches 0 of sine x over x. Now, what I want is a permanent link to the image. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to bring me out to another page where I just have the expression that I typed in. What I want is I want this URL up here. And what the URL does is it doesn't create the actual picture, but what it does is if you notice up here at the top over here, it's actually transmitting in the URL the expression that I'm looking for, and it will always return an updated link or a permanent link to the expression I'm looking for. So I'm going to copy that URL, and at that point I can either leave that there or, go back to my page, and I'm going to type in new post, and I'm going to say here I found the discussion of the limit. Now at this point I'm going to set up a link of the limit. I'm sorry, what I'm going to do, not set up a link, I'm going to add an image, and it asks for a URL up here, so I'm going to type in the URL. At that point I'm going to upload the image, accept the terms of service, upload the image. It says it's done. Now I kind of put it at the bottom there, but I should be able to move it around. And I found the discussion of the limit to be very helpful. Alright, I'm going to stop at this point because I'm running out of time. And this is not the kind of example that I'm hoping you will type into your blog, but just how to use the equation editor and to get an expression, a mathematical expression, into your blog post. Thanks.